keeping it consistent as I can. Listen, I know a lot of people out there like, y'all want to buy a house for your family. True enough, I would want to do the same thing. But you have to understand, most people set up this housing type of payment thing for the rich to get richer, for you to keep paying for the rest of your life. When it comes to property taxes, when it comes to your mortgage, when it comes to HOA, some people are trying to find a way for you to pay something for life. Even when it comes to taxes, every time you get your paycheck, yes, you got to pay those taxes first. Medicaid, we know what's going on out here. But we got a story for the homeowners. I want y'all to see what's going on. Let's get into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I know y'all got a busy life, as do I. Yes, as do I. But I make time for y'all, so y'all make time for me too. Hit that subscribe, ring that bell. Help me out. Help a creator out today. Help a creator out. Let's get into it, y'all.
Buying a home can be complicated, and two South Florida home buyers say an oversight during the process led to thousands in government fines and years of stress after the purchase.
Consumer investigative reporter Sasha Jones is sharing their story and how their dream purchase ended up in a nightmare situation.
It was love at first sight.
I like it. I put the offer.
For Thomas Passett when he found this property on 67th Street in Miami in 2023. But after moving in, what was love quickly turned to...
First off, to buy a house in Miami in 2023, listen, you said... I ain't gonna say you set yourself up, but we know how the condos was doing back then. I was telling people don't buy condos. But if y'all don't know what, we're gonna keep it going. I know, we're gonna keep it going.
Confusion.
And 2 months later, they knock on my door, inspector from building department, and they told me that my house is under violation.
On the contract,
Ramona Garcia says she had a similar experience after she bought this home on Northwest 22nd Court in Miami in 2022.
It has enough rooms for everybody. It has the space that we need for the home office.
Within months of moving in, she says a letter from the county's building department arrived.
When we first got it, I thought it was a mistake.
But it wasn't a mistake. Both Ramona and Thomas's homes are in violation with the county or city building departments because the homes were renovated without permits. Plumbing, electrical work, window installation, roofing, and indoor renovations all done without permits. But shoddy renovations are the extent of the problem. So far, Thomas says he spent close to $20,000 hiring new contractors to open new permits to get the home in compliance with the city's building code. And Ramona.
We owe the zoning department. We owe the water and sewer department. Unsafe structures department has fines on us.
She says she's racked up close to $40,000 in fines owed to the...
Imagine moving in a house and the inspectors come behind and tell you owe more money. Make sure y'all get these houses inspected before y'all move inside. And get y'all own people. Don't get the person who's selling the house because they're going to want to just get it off them. Find your own people to make sure everything passes. Because it's getting tricky out here. I'm telling y'all, it's getting real tricky out here to add on an extra $40,000 after you have to pay that mortgage also and on property taxes in Miami. Listen, let's keep going.
County. Both Ramona and Thomas say they knew the homes were newly renovated, but they had no idea the renovations were done without permits. And in the home buying process, which included viewing the property, doing an inspection, and paying for a title search, the issue of unpermitted work never came up. And experts tell us that's because many times a vital step of the home buying process can be missed or skipped.
The seller's disclosure is not an obligated or a required document, but it's a nice to have.
Real estate attorney Jacqueline Salcina says the first step in protecting your investment is asking for what's known as a seller's disclosure.
Permitted, unpermitted, it's a full disclosure of everything that they've done and they know of.
There is an alternative option to add a detailed contingency to your as-is contract. A contingency can give you the option to back out if something like unpermitted work is found during the inspection. Neither Ramona nor Thomas requested a seller's disclosure. Salsina says a title and lien search can also help buyers make better decisions. But whether or not
I hope y'all have a pen and pad writing this down. A title and a lien search before you buy that house. A title and a lien search. Do not go off the buyer's word. I mean the seller's word. They're trying to get rid of the house. They're trying to make it your problem. They're trying to make it your debt. They're trying to get your money or the bank money, whichever one you a loan or your money. Title, lien search, seller's disclosure. Let's keep it going.
there is unpermitted work will not necessarily show up on a lien or a title search.
But there is a way to find out whether or not unpermitted work has been done on a house. And if you know where to look, it can take just a couple of seconds. If you walk through a house and you see a new bathroom or kitchen, the next step should be to go to the city or the county website. You can do a search on that city or county's building department's website. Look not just for whether a permit has been opened, but if the work passed inspection and if the permit was properly closed out.
It's something neither Thomas nor Ramona knew to do, but it could have made all the difference.
Both the homes Ramona and Thomas bought have an eerily similar backstory. At one time, they were both owned by the same trust, and they both used the same title company. Coming up tomorrow, we dig into what additional steps you can take to do your own research and due diligence, and how it could help you flag issues before you sign on the dotted line. Sasha Jones at BC6 Responds.
All right, we're gonna stop it right there. If I do see that other story where they can help us, because we all need help, not just y'all, me too. But if I do find that other story and I come across it and they show us like what we can do to make sure we're not getting tricked out of our money, that we don't buy a house that somebody else built some stuff and they didn't get a permit for it, and you, the buyer, have to deal with the consequences. I don't want that to happen to y'all. I don't want it to happen to me. So please make sure, like they said before, do your title search, do your lien search, get your seller's disclosure, and go on the county public permit website and search up to see if everything was, closed out or if everything went through. Whatever other tips they have, if it's good, like I say, I'm going to put it up. If it's just nothing, I don't know, but hopefully I do come across it. Hopefully I do find it. Shout out to Sasha Jones. Thank you for sharing this information. We needed that. Till next time, y'all. Y'all know I got to get to the bag, y'all. I have to get to the bag. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell, man. We're working over here. You get what I'm saying?
Uncle Mike.
We are working. We want it nonstop. And listen, appreciate y'all and love y'all, man. Until next time. One love. For real.